Welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know if that was a internet issue or what, but started it up and everything came right back. So who knows? Anyways, a little bit of exploration to do here. I guess we can talk about some random topics. I was just watching some videos. I saw a clip of some type of jail. I don't know if it was county or what. Everybody's dressed in orange, and they only had one security guard watching over the facility at the time where the prisoners were at, and I thought it was kind of interesting that there was only one guard there, and it was inside of a commons area. They just kind of letting them free roam, so I guess it wasn't too bad of an area. Breaking the law is breaking the law, but you've got different facilities that hold lawbreakers according to the what is the word I'm trying to come up with? According to the severity of the crime that was being committed. Let me check the map real quick. Let's go. Oh, okay, I guess that's a highway and you can only go one way. So yeah, we'll go that way, I guess. Not a highway, but major road. Nope. Again, I can hear the noise going off and I still fail. Fail to put it in drive. So anyway, there was only one security guard watching over that particular area inside the jail, and one guy, I guess, wanted to get out. Anyway, he charged the officer sitting at the desk and nailed him right in the face and took him down to the ground. And to my surprise, instead of everybody trying to get out, showed about somewhere about between 15 to 20, I'd say, inmates bum rushed the one inmate that was trying to take out the security guard. I thought that was pretty interesting. Obviously, he built up a pretty good rep with the inmates that they didn't want to see that happen. So it just goes to show you, I mean, even in an area where people were being held for committing crimes that they weren't supposed to, everybody, or a good portion of people, still have a good heart. That could have gone bad real quick. So they ended up they drug the inmate off of him, and everything turned out to be all right. Got a cough coming up pretty soon. I'll have to edit that out. Hang tight just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Looks like a train up there. Yeah, I wonder if the trains are Well, obviously they must be server side because we did see somebody stopped at one. They could be client side though. I realize I could go ahead and pick up another engine, but I think I'll wait. Give us a little bit more money so we have some to mess around with. Because I think it's going to be probably about another. What did that last one cost us? 10,000, and we got some back. I think it was something like 5,000. So I'm sure the next one's probably going to end up being out of pocket 7,000. Just kind of guessing. One more area. You know what? I'm gonna go straight because I don't know if I got that agency right there. Looks like I probably did, but I'd rather be safe. Yeah, I think I did. Alright, let's pull up our map. We got one more area, but let's see if we can get some cargo, and I'll pick it up as we go. Amsterdam. That would be cool. That's usually where most of the players hang out, so we'll have to be careful going over there. Almost 50,000 pounds. Wow. And that's all the money we get for it? I thought we'd get a little bit more, because that's quite a bit of a distance, it looks like. Guess we'll see. That might be prorated. We might actually get more than that because of our experience points. I'm going to go ahead and get this truck stop over here. That way I don't have to turn around. I love it. I signaled to go one way, but not the other. Turn. See, I'll keep an eye on that, see if we actually get more than 12,000. Pull over and check our waypoints. Alrighty. I think we already went down that road. Yep, we sure did, so we'll go a different way. Let's go. And I want to pick that up. Oh, come on. It's not wanting to work with me. There we go. So down through there, over there. Let me uncheck that, and I think, yeah, that'll work for that. I want to make sure to get this. I'm just trying to decide if I want to go up through here or not. Because I've already got a long trip to go. It's not really out of the way though. I think I'll leave it. Yep, we'll leave it. Alright, park and brake. Good to go. And we are still on the multiplayer server. Sweet. And on the top right it says we're in a no collision area, which is an indication to me that we're still on the multiplayer server. And I don't know why the recording doesn't pick that up for you guys to be able to see that. 400 miles. You know what, I probably need to go ahead and put one more point into the long distance driving. I think I'll do that. So when we stop, let's see, what are we doing when we stop? Engine upgrade. Checking on how much money we actually get for this. It was like 12,000 something. And if we level up again, points into driving. Got it. And I'll probably forget every single one of those. And this must be a heavy load. Let's check it out. Yeah, it was cement. Wow. I haven't had cement that I know of. Yeah, we're doing okay on gas. It is a long trip though, so we might end up stopping. Looks like there's a stopped player up here. Was. On the map he was. Maybe he disconnected. He was sitting right about here somewhere. I'm gonna have to edit out a cough. Okay, sorry about that. stop. Nice. A little bit of an overshot, but it worked. And it says it's going to take us 8 hours. I bet that's going to be probably 20 minutes. Man, that's going to be a long trip. Something we definitely will be pulling over for gas. Not just because the trip is long, but there's going to be a lot of stop and starts because of the way we're going, the direction we're going. The route that we're taking, I should say. A lot of stop and starts and a little bit of country road here and there. Try to hold off as long as we can. That way I want it to fill up for a couple more trips. The weight of our trailer is going to make a difference too, because it's taking me forever to get up to speed. A little bridge up there. So I get an outside view. Pretty cool. Got a toll road coming up. Toll booth. Will I get stopped? I'm gonna take this one kind of wider than probably should. I usually end up hitting the guardrail, and I got pretty close right there. Another toll booth, wow. Well, I didn't even check to see how many of these we need to go through. I'm gonna assume 3. Got a lot of players right there on the right, about 4 or 5. Oh, and I just looking down at the keyboard trying to find the enter button. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, about 4 or 5 trucks there. Nice, get us a little convoy going. Wonder where they're headed. Might be going where we're going. Looks like it. Yep. Nice. Taking me forever to catch up to him though with this weight. Yeah, looks like they're gone. I just can't keep up. Better slow down a little bit. Trying to keep up, but I also need to maintain safety. Yeah, they're not going the same way I'm going anyways. Yeah, they're going straight and I gotta turn. Nearly down to half a tank. Ooh. He was in his lane, but man, that trailer was kind of scaring me a bit. A little bit tipping there. Stop. I was trying to reach for my drink. Alright, now can I get a drink? Thank you. I don't know, I got a little tickle in my throat. It's been bothering me for an hour or so. Trying not to cough, but yeah, I think it's gonna come out anyway, so there we go. Sorry about that. Need to make sure I get that little spot there on the left. Man, am I gonna cough again? I hope not. Ran his red light. Like I said before, I'm perfectly fine with that, but you know, pay attention. Somebody's sitting there waiting on him, let him go. Oh boy. Yeah, 50 miles an hour, yeah right. Not in this thing. Mm. Little tire marks in the road. That's a pretty good little touch there. Another hot air balloon. I think that's the truck stop I wanted to check out to explore. Looks like it. Yep. Get in the road. I think this is the construction site, so I don't want to go too far down in there. Even even though we got an engine upgrade, we're still carrying quite a bit of stuff. Oh no, I'm wrong, it's not the construction site. Looks like a lumber mill plant. Lumber yard. Can we make it? Just barely, 10 miles an hour. Should be there in probably about another 8 minutes. I hope it picks up that entire gas station. Doesn't look like it will. It's a rough road. Yeah, I'm hoping all this will get us up pretty close to 20% explored. I really would like to hit that 25%. You know, I was gonna pull over for gas, but we're almost there and we still have half a tank, so I might just wait till we pick up our load. I was expecting to expend a little bit more fuel than we did. Get on the road. My thumbs aren't working right. That's something I can think about. Color of the vehicle. I think I might go with. I've seen quite a few orange. I've seen some black. Of course, that's kind of your standard color. I know I've seen green. So I might choose between blue and yellow. I've seen a purple car. I know I've seen red. My favorite color is blue. I think I'll paint all my trucks yellow, and then once I find my favorite truck, I might go with the blue. I think I see a boat out there on the left. Look like a little sailboat. Turn coming up. Oh. Not the best place to be changing lanes, but we made it. We got her done. know, it says going for blue, and there goes a blue truck right there. And another one, so I guess we'll go with yellow. Two more hot air balloons. Looks like we made it. Need to get over. Stop in the middle of the intersection. We've done that before. Hopefully I let these guys go. I can get over in that left lane. Well, there's a couple of players here. Nice. That worked out good. Oh, there's got to be at least 15 people here. In off hours, that's pretty good. You know what, I got over and there's a roundabout right there and I have to go right through it. I need to be in the right hand lane. I might actually go left. No, I won't. We'll go to the right lane. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a roundabout. Guess not. that guy doing? Ah. So we took two times damage on that one. We got hit right there, and I think what did I hit? I hit the toll booth rail. I don't think we took a whole lot of damage either time. I think 1% from the toll booth. I can't see. I ended up having to cheat because I can't see. Yep, I'm gonna cheat. Even that's hard. We got it though. Alright, so there were three things I was going to do here. I wanted to look at the map. 22%? Yeah, we might get that 25. We needed to upgrade our engine. Oh, I wanted to see how much money we just got. Well, I had 25. So yeah, it was about 12,000. And what was the other thing? Upgrade the engine, yeah. Wonder how much our repairs are going to be. Probably about 2,000. I'm going to say 2 to 3,000. I don't really care for that color of orange. I like the bright orange. I like bright colors in general. No, except blue. Blue's kind of one of those colors that I really like all shades, not all shades, but various shades of blue. Kind of depends on what time of day it is too. think one of the prettiest paint jobs I've ever seen was kind of a metallic blue that really kind of changed color depending on what time of day it was. The light that was on it. That was pretty sweet. Wonder how much a paint job like that would cost. Yeah, because it would go from almost like a midnight blue to a really nice shade of purple. Don't rear end me, bro. I'll have to back up. Hopefully I don't hit that guy. That was a terrible job. What is he carrying? I've never seen that before. Just kind of some odd pieces of equipment there. It looked like a propane tank. I'm not sure what those other two pieces are. Furnaces of sort, maybe some type of cement mixer. Alright, looks like one more area down there I want to pick up real quick. Let's see if we can sleep while we're here to reset that cargo. Nice. Alright, check our map. Now right there is where you go to boat over to the other side of Europe. Looks good to me. I think we'll see if we can get some cargo now. Poznan, we haven't been there, have we? Oh, that's way over there. Have we done that? Shows we have, but yeah, we've done that. There's quite a bit of stretch of road that we could open up going that way, though. I'll consider that. Let me see what else we have. Don't want that one for sure. Don't want that one. Mets. Mets. That looks like a pretty good one. Only getting 12,000 for it. How much is that other one if we do that? 22. I think I'll stick with Mets. And weight wise, doesn't tell me. Yeah, it does. 25,000. Yeah, that'd be an easy trip. We'll do that. I know what I'm forgetting. I want to go to get a new engine. You know what? Let's get a new engine. Let's do that long road. I think. Hang on, let me think about it for a sec. Where's Mets? I thought it was right. Ah, there it is. Let's do that. I'll upgrade our engine and then we'll make one long trip. Get some of that knocked out. I like long trips. And maybe that'll get us up to 25%. Sitting there looking at the map and I did not change our GPS to get the long trailer. Need to make sure I do that. Alright, we'll get a repair first, just to make sure we have enough money for our engine. Oh, yeah. I was expecting more of a repair from those 2 incidents we had. Alright, engine upgrade. What? Something's not right. What level am I? Thought I was almost level 10. Yeah, almost level 10. Well, that'll get us up to level 10 and then we'll get a new engine. How about that? Alright, job market, freight market. And we wanted Poznan, which is not you. Nice timing on the green light. If I hurry, I might make this one too. Nice. I guess it'd be right here. Yeah. Alright, set up some waypoints. Actually, I need just a minute. I'm gonna give me a drink real quick.